My name is Nakia Isabel. I am 31 years old. I am from Seattle, Washington, and I am a professional mentor. Service and leadership is imperative to me and has been imperative to me in my life. I know I've experienced homelessness and poverty, and so it's awesome to have a job where I can plant seeds in young people that will bear fruit. I believe our organization and what we do is we're trying to break generational change. And I believe if that starts with a child, it will be like a domino effect. They'll pass it on to their siblings, they'll pass it on to their future children, but it really is a mentality. And so the things that I've been able to connect with are organizations like Friends of the Children, the Muslim Association, the YMCAs, the Boys and Girls Club, the poetry slams, homeless shelters, feeding programs where I literally can be a voice of not just reason, but hope of like, I've experienced that. And we don't have to stay down, but we can rise above. And even if I don't have the answers, that I can connect you to resources. And I think that is the beauty of not just service, but leadership. In order to be a great leader, you have to be a great follower. And I think that in my partnerships, I've been able to follow and to receive resources that I can pass on and connect my youth and just people in general with. Jesus called us to serve, right? And when I look in the Bible, he had a special place in his heart for children. And why children? Because he knew that those children would become adults and those adults could become disciples. And even as a child, you can be a disciple. And so I feel like my call to Jesus is reflected in my work because I'm able to impact young people, and not just young people, people in general. With my voice, with my gifts, with my experiences, I'm able to give people hope, the same thing that Jesus did. I think our world is in dire need of something, which is ultimately love. And I think that God has given me the ability to be secure in my identity in him, and I'm able to pass that down to people. So that's reflected in how I carry myself, how I talk to people, how I help, how I serve, how I am in my community, how I'm active in my church. I am going to Africa in 2018. All these things give me the unique ability to really allow Jesus to be reflected in my actions. And I really believe that's what it comes down to. Not so much what I say, but what I do. What inspires me to do this work is Jesus. Jesus literally worked until he gave his last breath, right? And so since there's work that still needs to be done, I gotta roll my sleeves up and I have to get to work. And so I am able to use my voice. I feel like one thing that God is really pushing is spoken word. God has given me the ability to articulate my words and my thoughts that I believe give people hope. So creativity, super vital, especially to young people. And one thing that we've done, or I've helped implement at my job, is create a program called the Teen Summit. And what that does is it specifically gives space to our teens to think critically, to discuss different things that are going on within our community and our society, and talk about how we're going to implement change. We also do team building. And I think all that correlates to building self-confidence. And I believe the more confident you are in doing something or whatever it is that you're attaching yourself to, the more passionate that you can be about change. And so we help incorporate and cultivate an environment of change in breaking generational cycles that ultimately help them stay out of the juvenile justice system, eliminate teen pregnancy, and allow them to graduate from high school and go on and to be successful contributing members to our community.